Hi guys, welcome to the coding challenge by Asim Jain. And this challenge is related to a linked list. Linked list is a data structure which has, the connection to the next node both ways, like from head to tail, and then also tail to head. So the challenge is a follow-up challenge wherein you need to fix a condition in the sorted linked list. So let me explain you here. So you can download the code or you can take the reference. If you go to Premasim, which is my Git repository, you will find a lot of coding challenges, data structure and algorithm in Java in the source code folder. So there are like several folders where you will find several examples. Now for this coding challenge, if you go in this folder, you have three different folders: easy, hard, and medium. So this particular problem is considered to be a medium linked list related problem. So this is the code you can check out and run. And let me explain you what's the problem which lies here, and this is the test case also. So we have a linked list, and whenever you're trying to insert an element, it is getting sorted properly backwards and forwards. Now the challenge is it is getting broken when this list is empty. So what do you see when the list is empty? Nothing, because the logic is comparing the element. If it's greater than the previous element, then it is inserting. But technically, if there is nothing to compare, that how would you compare and why would it get added? So how to fix it? Pause the video, take your time, try to check out the code and run it, and try to understand the implementation here and fix this bug. It's like a simple, this is the simple logic and this is a simple problem. Everything is explained. So I hope you got some time to work on the solution. Let me show you the solution. So whenever your linked list is empty, so first thing what you need to check here is if linked list is empty, then you can just insert the data. Like you don't have to compare. It's a no-brainer, right? So you would say if your first element is null, which implies there is nothing, then you would just make the first element as your new element, whatever the new node you want to insert. So we can do it like this. Let's take this entire stuff. Now here you need to take care that since there are no other elements, so your previous and next would be null. Let me show you. This is your constructor and you're passing the previous node and the next node. Since there are no elements, there is no point in setting that up. So you have this. Now you need to make sure that your first element points to this and also the last element, both head and the tail. So you would do head and the tail are pointing to this. In this case, we tell it as last. So you're creating an element, you're fixing it up, and if your linked list does not have anything, still it should get inserted. So congratulations, like you fixed this problem. Let's see if you have an element which is supposed to come at the last. Does that work? Yes. And how about if you have, so backwards and forward both ways, if you have some more data. So you need to fix this problem now. Let's look into this. So if your element is bigger, let's say if you have 65, nothing is compared here. So it is supposed to be your last element. So what we need to do is we need to go out of while loop and just swap the last element and we should be good. So as our constructor says, it would come after last. So if we look at the linked list, we'll have a new last. So after this will come. So the previous would be the last, like the current last, then your element, and next element is null for a new element because there is nothing after. It's, the tail. So you need to take care that your last element dot next would be this new, and then your last element or the pointer would point here. So your current last, once you update that, then you update the last as well. Now run this and see. And bingo, this works fine. So we have added 65 after 55. So I hope this was challenging enough for you and it has given you a very good practice. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in next challenge. Bye bye. Take care. Share this video. Subscribe the YouTube channel of mine and download the code from GitHub, which would be here in this algo and data structure in my repository, which is github/prem asim. You can mark star as well here so that you don't lose this repository. It has a lot of good data and exercises, coding exercises, and a lot of other cool stuff.